Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome back to day 2 of our 31-day yoga challenge for POTS UK. This is a slow, stretchy supine routine, so slowly and carefully make your way down onto your backs. Take your time to find a comfortable position that suits you with the knees bent. And then begin to draw those knees into chest, give yourself a hug, and we'll begin by gently rocking the body from side to side, giving ourselves a lovely little massage. Just noticing how your body is feeling today, honouring where your body is today, and making sure you're listening to your body all the way through our practice. We're going to keep the right leg into chest and extend the left leg along the ground. Squeeze that right knee high towards the top of the body, opening gently into the hip. Take deep breaths in and out. Inhale. And on the exhale, we can lengthen that right leg towards the ceiling. It can stay softly bent, or you can lengthen through the back of the knee. That's up to you. Just try and release the tailbone to the ground here so you feel the back of the body is really supported and heavy. Deep breaths in and out. Let's release. Use the left hand to guide your right knee all the way over to the left hand side into a supine twist. Reach the right arm away at shoulder height and look over that right shoulder. You can always pop a big cushion under the knee if the twist feels too much. Try breathing into the base of the spine. Let yourself melt as you gently release back through center. Lengthen the right leg away. Take a moment and then we'll bring that left leg in whenever you're ready. Give the left leg a squeeze into the chest, trying to lift the knee as high as you can to open into the hip. Breathe. Melt the back of the body to the ground. And then start to extend the left leg towards the ceiling, holding the back of the leg wherever it feels comfortable for you, softening into the knee if you need to, and just being mindful if you have hypermobility in the body that you're not overstretching, you're not pushing any of the joints too far. A soft joint is always better than a straight joint if you're unsure where you should be in your body today. Stay with your breath and then begin to soften into the knee. Use the right hand to draw the left leg all the way over into a nice big twist, and we'll reach the left arm away looking over the left shoulder. Let the body melt. Remember, you could always pop a cushion under the knee if the twist feels too deep. And just breathe here. It doesn't have to be deep breaths. If deep breathing makes you feel dizzy, just let the breathing go. Just follow your normal rhythm of breathing. Let the whole body become heavy and soft as we slowly exhale and release back through center. Bring those knees into chest again. Gently rock the body from side to side, giving yourself a lovely little massage. You can always pause the video and spend longer here if it feels really nice. And we're going to try something that is a little bit different, so just see how you go. You're going to need to scoot yourself really close to a wall and then swing your legs up the wall. This is called legs up the wall pose, and it can be a gorgeous one for those of us with POTS because it's really great if we've got blood pooling in our feet. If, however, it's too intense, you can push yourself further away from the wall and have the knees bent. So pick a version of this that feels okay for you, and like I said, if this does work for you, it's a lovely one if we are having a heavy blood pooling day, which I know I so often am, especially on these hot weather days. You can also put the cushion under your head here if you need the head to be higher than the heart. And then it's all about relaxing. I'm starting to bend my legs there because that's too much for me. At that point, my blood starts to flow funny, so I need to bend into the knees. So if you feel the same way as me, then please bend the legs whenever you need to. We'll take one more breath there. And then begin to gently roll ourselves away. We're going to roll onto the side of the body for recovery. And this is where you might want to pause and take a moment longer here. We're just giving ourselves some time here for the body to normalize. And then with this next bit, I want you to take all the time that you need. We're going to begin to really slowly, really gently press ourselves back to seated. And I'm doing this in real time, so I'll show you how long it took me to lift my head back up to stop feeling dizzy. So take all the time you need. Take as long as you need to come back up to seated. Lift the head up last. And then we'll reach the arms up high to finish, bringing those hands down to our heart space. And you have completed day 2 of our 31-day yoga challenge for POTS UK. So well done, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Take care. Bye. Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome to day 13 of our 31-day yoga challenge for POTS UK. Today I'm taking you through a yoga flow for hypermobility. So I'm going to take you through my favourite stretches and I'm going to tell you how you can modify so you don't overstretch your hypermobile body. So come and take an all fours position. We'll start with cat-cow, releasing through the belly, lifting through the chest, and then rounding through the spine, lifting the spine to the ceiling. You don't have to move the head here. I'm doing cat-cow without moving the head here. So again, we dip the belly, we lift the chest, and then we round through the spine. Keep that head in neutral if that helps with your dizziness. And again, dipping the belly, lift the heart space through, and rounding through the spine, lifting high to the sky. And again, we dip the belly, chest presses through, and we round vertebrae by vertebrae, lifting the spine high to the ceiling. And again, dipping that belly, being really mindful not to over dip through the belly, and then lifting through the back. All right, from there, we'll step our right leg through for a lunge. This is where we're going to be careful of hypermobile hips. I have hypermobility in my hips, so I'm going to show you what to do and also what not to do. So don't dump the weight, as I'm showing you now, down into the hips. Even if your body can go there, we need to resist dumping the weight down. Instead, we're engaging through our glutes, squeezing through the inner thigh to hold our body in the correct position, making sure we're not overstretching or dumping the weight down. Let's rise on up now, reach the arms high for crescent lunge, and same thing here. You could probably, if your hips are hypermobile like mine, sink the body all the way down into the hips, but we don't want to do that. I'm just showing you that now, so we could go there, but that's not really very good for us. Instead, squeeze through the glutes, gently pull those hips back and really fire up through your quad here. And just hold it there. Now we're in a really safe stretch for our bodies. And on the exhale, we'll release, fold the body forwards, pull the hips back, straighten through the back of the right leg. If you are hypermobile in your knee joints, you'll probably find that the joint can go further than it's supposed to. So just make sure there's a little bit of softness in the knees, so you're not hyperextending through the back of the knee here. So just keeping the knees softly bent as you fold forwards, keeping that stretch nice and safe in your body. Breathing in and out, letting yourself melt into the pose. And just stay with the breath as you gently open and stretch without forcing anything. And we'll roll the body forwards. Walk those hands to the inside so you can press that right foot back through all fours, and we can go again on the other side. So now we know what we're doing. We'll step that left foot through. We're going to be really mindful of our hips, not overstretching. I'm just showing you what it's like to dump the weight down and let go, and then showing you now how to pull those hips back, fire up through the glutes, fire up through the inner thigh to make sure your low lunge is nice and safe for you and your body. Keep lifting the chest forwards, finding length through the spine here. Breathe, deep breaths in and out. And reaching the arms up high, we find our crescent lunge. Keep a kind of boxy position with the hips. Avoid pressing that weight down or just sinking the hips and not holding the weight, just as I'm showing you now. Pull the weight back, squeeze through the glutes, and fire up through your quad here by really pressing into your front foot. You want to really activate and power through that left foot to the ground. Keep lifting the heart space forwards. Gently draw the shoulders back and release. Folding forwards, hips swing back. We straighten through the back of the left leg. And if you do have hypermobility in the knee there, you know you can go beyond the joint, just softening into your knee as you fold down. Breathing some space all the way through the back of the leg, keeping that soft bend through the knee. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then we can roll forwards, and then we'll step on down onto our mats, coming to seated now. So just take your time. If you need to move slowly through that transition, please do. And then when you're ready, we're reaching the left arm all the way up and over into a side bend. And if you are really open through the body, you might find you can easily pop that right elbow down to the ground. You can go for that as long as both of your sit bones are able to stay connected to the floor and it doesn't feel too much of a pull through the side of the body. So have an experiment. You could always just have the right hand down instead of the elbow. And just make sure both of your sit bones are connected to the ground as you stretch and breathe and open. Releasing, rising on up, we'll go the other side. When you're ready, the right arm reaching, sweeping up and over, maybe popping the left elbow down or maybe resting on the hand, and just being mindful, are both sit bones down on the ground? Does it feel too much of a pull through the side of the body? And adjusting as you need to. And you can always drop the top arm down, let it rest behind you on the opposite hip if you don't like having the limbs out long. We'll rise on up now, back through center, reach arms high, hands meet, exhale to your heart space. And well done, everybody. You have completed day 13 of our 31-day yoga challenge. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.